Hello everybody and welcome to another Tech Tip Tuesday. My name is Sam. I'm the technology librarian here at the Franklin Public Library. And today I just want to do a brief overview of some changes that are coming to our digital services here at the library. I'm going to be talking about Hoopla Digital and Libby and RB Digital, which is the digital magazine service that we have at the library. There are going to be a couple changes that you'll notice if you haven't already. The first one is real quick with Hoopla Digital. Before, every member library was listed upon the welcoming screen, and when you registered you had to select the individual library like Franklin, or if you live in Oak Creek you had to select Oak Creek. That has changed now, so it's similar to the Libby App where you just select Milwaukee County upon signing up, and the loading screen is a little different. So I'll do that once or twice just to show you. So when I open up Hoopla, you can say it's brought to you by the member libraries of the Milwaukee County Federated Library System. Otherwise, everything is exactly the same. So I'm gonna show you that one more time. It doesn't change anything with the app, just when you sign up, if you haven't already, you'll select Milwaukee County instead of your individual library. So let's show you that screen one more time. Here it is, Hoopla is brought by member libraries. You might have seen before it said by the Franklin Public Library or the Greendale or Greenfield if you live nearby but not in Franklin. All right. So that's all with the Hoopla Digital. That one's a small change. The bigger change that's coming is with the Libby and RB Digital apps. So beginning now in February and moving through March, the RB Digital magazines is all going to go into the Libby app. So RB Digital is where we got our virtual magazines that you could check out and read for as long as you like. Support for this will end at the end of March, March 31st. So if you're using this, I recommend you switch over to the Libby app if you're not already using that. The nice thing with this is now the Libby app is a one-stop shop for all of our digital library needs for Milwaukee County. So you'll be getting the magazines here. And I'm going to be doing a more in-depth class on this on April 27th. I know it's a couple months away, but I had some other courses planned before this was all official, so it got put a little off, but I'll cover the basics here today. So if you want to read those magazines and you have a Libby account, which is just your library card and PIN, you can sign up pretty easy. So normally you can go through and you can see there's new in books, new in audiobooks, just added, and the subjects. Right now on the app version, there's no magazines tab, but the best way that I found to access them is by clicking on Explore over here on the right, and then going to what's new or what's popular or what's available. So under what's new, now you'll see they have books, audiobooks, and magazines. So I'll click on magazines, and this page will open up. It'll be a lot of the same magazines that were available in RB Digital. I think all of them are coming over if they're not already moved over. And you can see they have the latest issue, and so let's look in. Here's National Geographic. You can borrow the latest issue right there, or if you scroll down, here are all the back issues that they have, and they have every issue for at least until 2020, and even further back. I think it'll go back up to 3 years at the most. And the borrowing process is very similar to what you found on RB Digital, and if you're used to using the Libby app for books or audiobooks, it's the exact same process that way. You can just click borrow, and and it's going. And you can see it defaults to 7 days. That's a pretty big change from RB Digital, which had no due date. They're still free and you can still check them out as many times as you want. So if you want it longer than 7 days, you can either renew or you can check it out again at the end. I'm gonna just cancel that download quick. And I'm actually gonna return it so I can show you how to adjust that due date right from the outset. When you click borrow, it says you are now borrowing, let me zoom in here, for 7 days. You can click on the 7 days and change it to 14 or 21. And again, if you need more time with it, once it returns, you can check it out again. There's no waiting period for the magazines, and you can check them out as many times as you want. So I'm in that What's New magazines, and this will just show ones that are popular, ones that have been checked out a lot, or the big titles. Up here you can see that it lists 3,260 magazines. Let's get that a little bit closer right there. And you can click on, this includes tech and gaming, home and garden, cars and motorcycles, and more. If you click on the more, this menu pops up, and here are all the different categories. So this is very similar. If you used RB Digital, this will be a lot of the same topics. So let's say you're looking at sports magazines, you click on that, and here are all the sports magazines that you can check out. And let's do triathlon. Actually, that might not be a good one. Let's do bicycling magazine. And again, if you scroll down, here are all the back issues. So older issues if you want to go back and read some of those. And this should be the newest issue right up here. One last thing I want to show you. Again, if you missed it before, I'm going to do an in-depth class on all these changes on April 27th. So that'll be one of those longer classes with a lot more information. But if you're looking for more information now, if you go to County Cap website, you can click on where it says eBooks and Databases, and then click on e-magazines right there. And there we go. And this has all the information out right now about e-magazines on Libby. So if you have questions, this is the best source to go to right now. They have what do I need to know, if you're a Libby user, if you're new to digital, what to do if you already have magazines checked out that you want to keep on reading. You can go through what's called the Zinio app or go to zinio.com, and there is a process to do that. Otherwise, you can access those in the Libby app. And let's see, where is it? Down here at the bottom of the page, they have read the RB Digital to Overdrive frequently asked questions, and you can click on that, and this is even more information about what magazines are included, the number of due dates or back issues, and a whole lot more information. And there's also down here a list of all e-magazine titles that we have migrated over to the Libby app. So there are a lot of magazines. I love that we have these digital magazines, and I'm really excited that they're in the Libby app now. It's a little bit different of a process if you're used to RB Digital, but having the magazines in here now with the books and audiobooks is going to be really nice moving forward. As I said before, we're going to do a full in-depth class on April 27th, so hang tight for that. But I encourage you to go check it out today if you want to try it out. So that's all I have for you right now, and I'll see you at the next class. Thanks for watching.